then you must repeat your prayer. Yes? But if you say, I don't have knowledge of what a Deobandi is, I don't know anything, then I will first say, when you learn more knowledge, then the answer changes. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
One question related to this, that especially in the young generation nowadays, they said that there's no sect, whatever you get, the right thing from the right person, you get it.
Yes, so another major problem is importing, everyone listen to this, sectarian disputes from foreign places onto British soil. So what happens, a man from Karachi who is a part of Sipai Sahaba or various sectarian groups, like the Shia have one as well, he'll migrate to the UK and he'll treat the UK as if he is living in Karachi. Yes, this leads to more sectarian issues. And then what happens is the young people become confused. The young people become what? Confused, because there are 100 identities. They don't know which one to identify with. So how do you as the Imam remedy this problem? How you remedy this problem is sticking to the classical Sunni Aqidah works like Al-Aqidah Tahawiyah, yes, Shar al-Aqaid, classical works, and teaching the young people classical Sunni Islam. When they learn Sunni Islam, they themselves will be able to make a distinction who is right and who is wrong. Yes? A second thing to add to Haji Saab's point. I'm walking through Heathrow Airport, and this happens. And Salah time comes, and there's a man leading Salah. There is a man what? Leading Salah. Am I obliged to go up to him and say, are you Sunni or Deobandi? Are you Salafi or Sunni? Or can I accept him on the outward and pray my Salah? What is you're the Imam of this masjid. What's the hukum shari? The hukum shari is if I pray, my salah is what? Done. But if I find out after this man, he curses the Sahaba, or he does another thing which is really bad, what should I do then? Repeat my salah. So this is what I meant, that it's in accordance with the knowledge of the muqtadi, the person who prays. And the answer will differ from the level of a person in his fahm, his understanding. Sayyidina Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu reports, كَلِّمُ النَّاسَ عَلَىٰ قَدْرِ عُقُولِهِمْ. Communicate with people according to the level of intellect. But there are some people who have no intellect and communicate to everyone with one monolithic intellect.
So one question related to this, that there are hundreds of people available in social media now, like the speakers, the Muslim speakers. Would you please name some of the Sayyid Aqidah speakers beside you?
The problem with that is, if I do that, I may miss out some speakers, and you may think that the ones I miss out, you may think they are deviant. Yes? Firstly, in Urdu, I do not listen to anyone. From those who are alive, I do not listen to Urdu speeches any longer. In Arabic, I listen to only 2 public speakers from those who have passed away. A Shaykh Mutawalli al-Sha'rawi and a Shaykh Ramadan al-Bhuti, and some audio recordings of a Shaykh Abdullah Sirajuddin and other mashayikh. But in English, I do not listen to anyone also. So it would be unfair of me to name people that these are reliable, because if I miss out the names of other people, people would
Just
think...
you for guidance.
In English, you mean? In English, are you familiar with any good public speakers?
Someone like Hamza Yusuf.
You would recommend him? See, go on, move on to the next question.
I think that this topic is going to be very, very disputed. Like, it's going to cause a chaos on social media. Already Shaykh Asrar is under scrutiny. Allah Ta'ala mahfuz samai. So, coming back to the topic, I'm going to come back to the topic now.
Stay on the topic.
Acha, what should an imam do to have a good relationship with the namazis of the masjid?
You see, one thing I'll tell you as Imam.
Should be opposite.
Should be the opposite. Okay, chalo, that's another question.
I'll tell you one thing as an Imam, is that you will never satisfy your namazis. If your foot is slightly bent, they will point out, Imam, why was your foot slightly bent? If your beard is slightly uncombed, they'll say, why is his beard? So, the Imam can never satisfy the muqtadis.
Yeah.
Satisfy Allah, meaning please Allah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You not satisfy, please Allah.
Yes.
And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make the people pleased with you.
Subhanallah.
Yes, why قلوب العباد بين أصبعي الرحمن? The hearts of the servants are between what? أصبعي الرحمن, meaning the two fingers of Allah, not two fingers as in limbs,
Yeah.
the two sifat of Allah, the two attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you please Allah.
That.
In today's society, what activities are permissible to attract the youth into the mosque?
I will come to that. Sure.
So in our masjid, we have a games room, we have pool tables. I don't know, some of these so-called muftis may even say pool tables for youngsters are haram. I mean, you have to deal with these kind of narrow-minded individuals. But pool tables, we have tennis table, we have a basketball, we have football in an open hall. So games, one games room.
Yeah.
But you don't have things like virtual reality, like PlayStation,
Right.
because that really dumbs children down. You should have physical activities like table tennis, snooker, basketball, football. Archery is a bit dangerous. They might hit off point. But the point is that you have, one is a games room. Second is activities, intellectual activities as well, quizzes for instance.
Yeah.
These are a few things I can mention, but really if you had a games room in the masjid on the side, your masjid will always be filled with young people.
Subhanallah. Next one. What is the role of the committee for the masjid and the community? Committee of the masjid.
So the committee firstly has to realize that the purpose of the committee is not just to accumulate money. So some of these masajid, they have large sums of money in their accounts, but very little of the money is spent. So in one masjid, for instance, the AC broke down. They have over 200,000 in the bank account, but they do a collection for the AC. When the purpose of having the 200,000 is to utilize that money for the upkeep of the masjid. So the more money you have in the account does not mean your masjid is successful. Secondly, spending, when they spend money, if they spend on the imam of the masjid,
That's great.
that's the meaning. If they spend on the imam of the masjid,